Hey guys, how are you doing?
Hey, very well.
We're fine.
Yeah,
Great,
excited for the tonight's show.
good. So, would you mind to introduce the band and give us some biographical hints?
Well, I'm Henri, I play guitar, and
I'm Vesa and I do the vocals. And yeah,
Would you like to tell a bit about how band started?
the Vorna started in 2008 when I actually met Henri and the other guitarist Arttu the first time. A mutual friend introduced us to each other, and the very next morning we had a band, and
Cool.
it just kind of grew from there. Niilo, our bass player, is my old childhood friend,
Okay.
and I asked him to play the bass, and Saku, the keyboard player, we found when we saw some of his YouTube cover videos, and
he was also one of my schoolmates.
yeah.
And yeah, I
But
think we
you, but you haven't talked to each other.
no. So yeah, I think we found full lineup in
Yeah.
6 months, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Pretty fast.
Yeah. And we still have exactly the same lineup.
That's cool.
Yeah. It makes things so much easier.
Yeah.
You don't have to struggle with
Yeah,
lineup
I
changes.
can imagine. So, your last album, Ei valo minua seura, has been released last December. Would you mind tell us something more about its genesis and lyrics?
Yeah. It's kind of a concept album. It's about, in a way, finding yourself and finding some kind of spiritual equilibrium. And there are a lot of little stories inside the main theme, but that's the baseline.
Okay, thank you. So, you have just released a new single. Can you tell more about it? Are you planning to release soon a new album?
We don't have any plans for a new album yet. Or of course we have plans, but not some concrete
Yeah.
plans. So the new single is a standalone piece, and
But we might put some stuff out later, like songs or something, but
yeah,
there's no album in sight yet.
yeah. I think we are just writing new songs at the moment, and I guess
What's new?
we'll have to see if there comes up some concept or theme within the lyrics or musically, which which seems to have some potential
Yeah,
for a full album. So we
Of
are
course.
basically just trying things at the moment. And
experimenting.
yeah, and always the lyrics are about basically about the circle of life, how life creates death, and it's an ever-changing subject,
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff, and the waves and the sea and all the stuff is kind of a metaphor
Yeah.
for that.
Okay. So, you define your music as melancholic, melodic Finnish metal, but where Vorna has its musical roots?
I think the roots are
Black metal.
very
heavy
much in
metal.
the melodic black metal.
Yeah.
That was the whole point when we
Yeah.
founded the band. But
We were huge fans of Moonsorrow and Nocturnal Monotum and Dissection, bands like that.
yeah, and the folk influences, I think it was an accident
Yeah.
in some way. And we always wanted to have a keyboard player, and I think that was the main spark that caused the more melodic and more folk influences.
Keyboard give some kind of atmosphere.
Yeah. But later on, I think Ei valo minua seura is quite far from typical folk metal.
Yeah.
So I don't know really what is our genre at the moment, but I think the melancholic and melodic Finnish metal music is it's kind of vague term, but I don't know.
It's the one that fits better
Yeah.
in this moment.
Yeah, it doesn't contradict so much
Yeah.
than, for example,
Because
folk metal or
it's
black
a
metal.
problem if a band have a kind of target
Yeah.
and then they change their music for one album, 2 albums, or
Yeah.
in the evolution of a band the music change all the time.
Yeah.
Not always, but a lot, and not all fans are happy, so
Yeah.
it's better not to put really a
Yeah.
tag to your music if you are sure that you will change.
Yeah. And black metal is exceptionally dangerous term to use because, yeah, you know.
Yeah,
fans.
I know.
Yeah, but I don't think musically we haven't changed so much as it may seem. I think we have always had the same baseline, kind of in the music at least.
The same baseline.
the same sad baseline. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Last year you played some gigs in Sweden, Germany and Netherlands. How was the audience impact, and what do you remember with more pleasure about this experience?
Well, we got to hang out with Tyrgrim and get to know those guys. And I think it left a lasting impression on us. Those were great guys, and
Yeah.
it was fun touring with them in Germany and in the Netherlands.
Yeah. And it was quite surprising because we didn't have any expectations about how the crowd would be
Yeah.
when we are first time going abroad, but it was surprisingly good how well they took us in every show basically.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I think that's where our biggest crowd is basically in Germany and Middle Europe, Central Europe.
Yeah.
Yes, Sweden was also good. Yeah. Yeah, those were fun, really fun trips, and I'm really looking forward when we can go abroad again.
Yeah.
But it's also very expensive, so
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
So, what's on plan for the future?
More shows.
Mm.
Are you looking in the future also to go outside from Europe?
Hopefully, but
Yeah, at some point, but
Let's see.
I think our priority is Europe at
Yeah.
the moment, and growing our fan base in Europe, and then let's see.
Yeah.
We have some offers from Canada at least, I think. But let's see. It's so much more expensive than
Yeah.
Europe or anything. So let's see when it's possible. But hopefully someday.
Cool. So, we have done with this interview. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks.
Would you
Thank
like to say something to our readers?
Always try to support the kind of music and bands you really like, because we really need it.
and hopefully we someday get to play at the United States.
Yeah.
Thank you.